You might know that some foods can contribute to blood sugar fluctuations. But what about others that optimize blood sugar control while promoting overall health? Let's talk about that today. I'll give you the list of 5 foods that actually help lower your blood sugar levels and keep them on track. Before we start, you need to know about one very specific thing, and it's called the glycemic index. If you want to lower blood sugar levels, you should choose foods with a low glycemic index. It measures how quickly carbs break down during digestion, how rapidly your body absorbs them, and how quickly your blood sugar levels rise. The glycemic index divides foods into low, medium, and high GI and ranks them on a scale of 0 to 100. Low GI foods are those with a score below 55. So remember, the lower the glycemic index number is, the less it affects blood sugar and insulin levels. Now that you know about GI, let's head to our top 5 foods list that doesn't let blood sugar levels spike through the roof. Number 1, nuts. When you're looking for a satisfying, diabetes-friendly snack, it's hard to beat nuts. They are very rich in dietary fiber and have GI scores below 55. Nuts are high in fats, fiber, and protein, all of which increase the time frame required to break down and absorb glucose in the body. One study showed that people with metabolic syndrome who ate just under 1 ounce of pistachios twice a day had a 9% decrease in fasting blood sugar. That's quite impressive. However, it's truly important how you consume nuts. It's best to eat them raw without any coatings or additional flavorings such as salt. The best nuts for people with diabetes are walnuts, almonds, pistachios, and peanuts. Also, keep in mind that nuts are high in calories, so eat them in moderation. Experts suggest measuring out 1 ounce portion sizes instead of digging into an open bag. Number 2 on the list are leafy greens. Green leafy vegetables are full of essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. They're also low in glycemic index, which means they have a minimal impact on blood sugar levels regardless of how much you eat them. Some of the best leafy greens to incorporate into your daily diet are spinach and kale. They are basically a superfood since they are rich in fiber and have very high levels of vitamin C. Of course, there are more nutritious leafy greens you should include in your diet, so I put them on this list. Take a screenshot of it and save it for later. Try to incorporate these veggies into your diet by adding them to some of your favorite dishes, such as salad, soups, or stews. Okay, before moving further, don't forget to subscribe to the Clinio channel. We have so many videos about diabetes management ready for you, so I really don't want you to miss out. All right, so the number 3 on today's list is oatmeal. Including oats and oat bran in your diet may help improve your blood sugar levels because of their high content of soluble fiber. It has been shown to have significant blood sugar reducing properties. Oats have a GI score of 55 or lower, which makes them less likely to cause spikes and dips in blood sugar levels. Oatmeal can be a great addition to your diet while managing diabetes, especially if you eat them for breakfast instead of high carb, high sugar meals. And again, it's really important what kind of oatmeals you choose. The best options are old-fashioned or steel-cut oats. They contain a higher amount of soluble fiber and are minimally processed to slow digestion. What you really need to avoid is processed oats, instant oats, and cereal bars. These are highly processed, which means they are digested faster and the blood sugar increases faster as well. Our number 4 food is whole grains. I know that's a whole group of foods, but I simply couldn't not mention it. Eating a diet high in fiber is really important for people with diabetes because fiber slows the digestion process and keeps blood sugar levels stable. Whole wheat and whole grains are lower on the glycemic index scale than white bread or rice. Again, I put the recommended foods on this short list, so save it for later. Also, what you need to know is that finding whole grain foods in your supermarket can be tricky. Don't be fooled by food labels that say enriched. It means that enriched wheat contains only part of the grain. Also, look for whole grain as the first ingredient listed. Foods labeled containing whole grain, made from whole grain, or multigrain may not be 100% whole grains. Likewise, pay attention to the food's color. For example, bread may be brown only because it contains added ingredients. The number 5 food on the list is yogurt. Yogurt is a fermented dairy product that may help regulate blood sugar. Research actually has linked its intake to improved blood sugar control. For example, one study showed that consuming 5 ounces or 150 grams of yogurt daily improved participants' post-meal insulin and blood sugar levels. Most unsweetened yogurts have a GI score of 50 or below. Remember that you should definitely avoid sweetened or flavored yogurts. A small cup contains around 4 teaspoons of sugar, and you'll agree, that's a lot. So always choose unsweetened or Greek yogurt and add some berries or fruits if you want some extra yet healthy sweetness. We have more videos for you, so watch next top 7 foods that increase your blood sugar levels and top 5 hacks to make eating with diabetes easier. See you next time.